Hello everyone, my name is Bumi Fawas Putra Winahyu from Prativi School Junior High. I'm in the 8th grade and today I'm gonna tell you the story of Michelle Obama from her book Becoming. Michelle Obama has been noted as one of the most iconic and captivating women of our era. The first African American that became the First Lady of the United States of America. She supported and aided in the most welcoming and inclusive White House in history, while also showing herself as a powerful advocate for the rights of women and girls, not just in the US, but the whole world as well. In her memoir, Becoming, she invites us into her world full of deep reflections and experiences that have shaped her to the woman she is now. It is the embodiment of a woman of soul and substance who has steadily defied expectations. This will surely inspire all of us. In her early years, Michelle Obama was known in Chicago's South Side as Michelle Robinson. She was raised in a brick bungalow belonging to Robbie, her mother's aunt. Growing up, she saw the chaotic status of the United States at the end of the 1960s, where Kennedy is dead and Martin Luther King Jr. being assassinated. Racial segregation and disparities between Chicago's downtown and its south side. On the other hand, Michelle remained positive and continued to pursue her passion for learning piano, jazz music, and Stevie Wonder long before she met Barack. She even started learning piano at the age of 4 at Robbie's piano lesson. She said that she had never seen a perfect piano in her life other than Robbie's squat little room. Robbie's recital at Roosevelt University in downtown Chicago made her realize how much disparity there is in the world. This teaches us to be proactive about learning and getting a good education, regardless of how good or bad things are around you. Michelle continued to get an education with the guidance of her mother. Michelle's mother helped push and helped her excel. Her mother was described as a tough and had very high expectations for her children. On the other hand, her father was diagnosed with multiple sclerosis, making his body slowly deteriorate. And a couple of times when she and her family come to visit some family friends in a predominantly white neighborhood, they always return to their car and find that someone has made a deep gash into it. Despite all this, Michelle doesn't let these challenges hinder her way. She worked hard in school and gets into Princeton. Even though the college chancellor doubted her, but she didn't let her down. Another lesson that can be learned from Michelle: don't let people's opinions discourage you. Try for greatness and you'll eventually find the people who believe in you. Continuing, she graduated as magna cum laude with a degree in sociology. That doesn't simply end there. After that, she dived into Harvard Law School, knowing that it will give her a degree of validation and certainty about her future. After law school, she moved back to Chicago and worked on a firm called Sidney & Austin. After a year of working at that firm, she agreed to be a mentor in summer associate, and there she met the love of her life, Barack Obama. After the 2 years, Barack was able to finish his law school. Meanwhile, Michelle starts to lose her interest in her job at Sidney & Austin. She also experienced two losses. First, the loss of her friend Suzanne due to cancer, and the second, the loss of her father due to his health deteriorating. Michelle was heartbroken, and it made her realize that life is short and she should not waste any more time in a job that she is no longer passionate about. While Barack decides to run for the U.S. Senate and was also chosen by presidential nominee John Kerry as the keynote speaker for the 2004 Democratic National Convention. This made him win his Senate race with 70% of the vote because he became an instant sensation for his 17-minute speech demonstrating how he is the embodiment of American dream, calling for hope, progress, and unity. After 2 years in the Senate, Barack considered running for president, though Michelle was hesitant at first because she can already see her own identity slipping away. But she eventually agreed, knowing that it can help a lot of people. During the campaign, they faced a lot of racism and discrimination. Michelle, on the other hand, faces a great deal of sexism. Some people think that she was emasculating Barack by being such a strong woman. While campaigning heavily in Iowa, Malia's body mass index was not good according to her pediatrician. After months of hard and heavy campaigns, Barack won the Democratic nomination and won the presidency. This caused a great impact in Obama's life. They moved into the White House where they received a whole dedicated Secret Service agent and a heavy security detail and a full-time staff catering to their needs. And that was Becoming by Michelle Obama, which had a lot of struggles that she had to went through just to reach where she is at now. Thank you for listening.